Sana kwa siku tufanye mavitu baby mavitu kupe kila kitu baby sana kwa siku baby tufanye mavitu baby vitu baby sata kislam na pawaina jaja yo put jaja jaja yo put jaja no 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 jaja yo put jaja no no jaja yo put jaja baby jaja yo put jaja jaja yo put jaja jaja yo put jaja. All because of you, I be on the phone all night long. Don't be smart when you do it to me. Oh no, no. I be on my business, shawty, but you be on my mind, shawty. Let me follow my honey, kiss me to the cellular, kiss me to the phone. Can't you see I'm into ya? Can't you see I'm in love? Kiss me to the cellular, kiss me to the phone. Yeah, that's when my medulla, I can't talk alone. Oh no, no. Emiliana, 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 no. I don't mind, I pick it content. I don't fight the uniform man. Oluwa, can you fix the problem? Thunder, thunder, fire, diarism. Where they keep it to make you leave me. Thunder, thunder, fire, diarism. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last cash, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, spend everything I do, I wonder. I know 50 Honda. You know me, I'm down, Honda. I know 50 understand. That's the way you do me, I Honda. I know 50 Honda. I know 50 understand. Yeah, I'm in a big mood. Girl, I feel you. I know say I love cause my money, but I still want you. I'm in a big mood. Girl, I want you. Not only you, we could look like nobody want you. Every night I go there on your body. Baby girl, we go be no solo. Nobody is love me sweet, my baby. Then every night if it comes to baby, oh, and you when you wake up, when you splashing on you. Girl, do last sweat on you. Like this design, you be talking on you. Maybe that's why I'm feeling it. Yeah.
1 2 1 2. Well, good night and welcome to the Wheel of Crown for the ANA Auto Fusion with the Champions of Champions 2026 edition. Tonight's encounter brings together the House Peers, Blair Stars, and it also brings their encounters the Empire Building and Construction, Iron Giant Superior Pavers, Block and Block Inc., Rude Boy, Thomas Stores, and BSNT Blazers. Promises to be a very interesting encounter. Remember, these two were in finals this short last year at the Maxwell Ground. And Belair Stars getting the better. Who will win tonight? We shall see. We shall see. Both looking for victory here tonight. For those who don't know me, my name is Sean Gunsmoke Rapid. Any other is imitation. I have with me tonight the efficient, the effective Sanshia Matilda Barra, and also the DJ. I can tell you, Adolphus Aloysius DJ Frankie.
Is my east side.
The number one T20 Tapeball cricket tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for their championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Waves Recreational Ground. That's the A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusions Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass Esso, Auto Boulevard, Valvoline, Capital Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Latin Sales, hits to 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, 89.3, JW Auto,
So, first delivery about to be bowled. A delivery driven towards that cover region. Can't score. Looks like Bimber Cummins. The former Barbados investor needs fast bowler. And looks like Shaquan Glasgow. So here's Cummins into bowl to Glasgow. Glasgow gets a delivery, turns it up towards the onside. Can't score. The legs are on, cricket is on, and we're having a ball here tonight. The Blazers versus the Belair Stars. Who will come out on top? It's like the final lap where hold your hand. Here's Cummins. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in. And bowls to Glasgow. Glasgow gets it. Goes down behind the keeper. They'll get one. And that's all they will be. One without loss brings Wickham in strike. Here's Cummins. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in. Bowls to the pitch, ball him. Oh my word! Wickham came back. He tried to fly. He tried to skip like Spider-Man. And he goes for Blair Stars lose their first wicket. DJ. You know about is Jones? He's on strike. Cummins. Top of his mark from the southern end. Makes his way in past the umpire. Bowls to Jones, and Jones gets in the way. And he punches up towards the extra cover. Can't score. So, it a ball delivery batsman is a forward, but stylishly pushing the bat down the ground, can't score. So at the end of over number one, the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing the bat there one before loss. 1 for 1, sorry.
Girls are whining in the sex, looking so fine. Everybody wanna drive, but nobody not there, stay behind. Alright, gone to the bar, get a drink. I'm stepping to you, but my friends tell me no. I step to you, right behind you, and in your ear, I'm telling you. Grind for me, girl, grind for me. That's right. Grind for me, girl, grind for me. Girl, you are so damn sexy. What you do now? Make your papa CLAP.
So 1 for 1. Where the going to you start at 1-1. But Larry started at 1-2. So the bowler. So Ronaldo Holder comes into the attack. And he will be bowling to Shaquan Glasgow, who could pack a big punch. The legs are on, cricket is on, and we're having a ball. So I should got a joke for you. As here is Holder. In Boza, the batsman is driving down towards that long on region to get a single. I went with Dearest Barty and then I bought a big roti. I ate half of it. I didn't know he rest, right? I come here tonight and Randy tell me he dog eat rest. When I get home, I was so vexed. Looking for my roti in the van. I left the roti on that table there. I said, no, on that table, Randy and them again. The roti tastes so good, a lamb roti, you know. Hello, that's the biggest roti I've ever eaten. I couldn't eat all, and I did not eat enough. That roti was so big. Here's in Ambo's delivery. Batsman is forward, driving back at the ball. Can't score. They got lamb roti. They got chicken roti. They got beef roti. They got, listen, just go by the bar there, boy. No ball. Not that type of thing. So here's a delivery batsman, a swing and miss. Ball goes through the field. Everybody keep it. Listen, that roti is so big, I could not believe it. It cost me $18, but worth it every cent of the $18. That's 5 chefette rotis put together. And it really got good flavor. Delivery. Batsman is getting the pitched up delivery on this occasion, driving up towards the outside to get a single. Pitch the score to 5 for 1. DJ can fire you tonight, or you today. I never tell you to play. So, here's Holder. Makes his way in Bows to Glasgow. Glasgow comes off the other portion back. Goes down towards that gully area to get one. Feel it doesn't feel it cleanly, but recovers quickly. So 6 for 1, win over number 2. Remember the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat. So you certainly can go over by Dearers. We got a pregnant man over here. As in both rivers. In the air, that's gone! Gone for 6. I spoke about Dearers Bar, and he was struck down by Dearers Bar for 6. He wants a roti, he hungry. 12 for 1. At the end of over number 2, DJ.
When I tell you to jump up, jump up, jump up. When I tell you to jump up, jump up now. Yeah. When I tell you to jump up, jump up, jump up. When I tell you to jump up now. Here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Higher, higher. Jump, 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 jump.
Cummins to continue. He bowled into Glasgow. Here's Cummins. Into ball to Glasgow. Glasgow gets it. Guys it down towards short third man. They'll get one. Will they come up for second? The man's on to it pretty quickly. Prevents the second. So Belair Stars looking for another victory. Champion side. The Belair Stars. One thing about Larry Bobby, he plays in all the champion sides. West Coast Stars. You remember that, Larry? Struggling. Yeah, there were 2 top teams. 2 top teams in Tapeball cricket. I remember that there. Here is Cummins in balls. The batsman is forward. Driving this one back past the bowler. A lovely shot into the boundary for 4. Back in the day, you were just a Cummins belt get popped. Played a lot of cricket in that time. Remember when Larry used to play for Wanderers? And my best friend introduced me to Larry. Sean Cool Armstrong. The man has the best cup. Yeah, we're going on here. So, 17 for 1. Win over number 3 being bowled by Miguel Cummins. Jones. He's on 11. If the system was turned up properly, it would work. Here is Cummins. In the ball, the batsman is. Oh my word!
Oh, Lord!
Miguel Cummins to school at Harrison College B. Could you believe it? Aljuba Jones just taught him. Pushes the score to 23. 23 for 1. Win over number 3. So don't forget to have a big raffle going on. And the lady, a beautiful splendiferous skirt lady, will be walking around. Her name is not Sanchi, but she has the qualities of Sanchi. Yes, you can sit here and do whatever you want because I can use my lever. A delivery, and they get a single. $24 for 1. You don't know what's going on. So it's 24 for 1. Win over number 3 being ball by Cummins. So here's Cummins. Makes his way in balls. Delivery batsman is driving up towards cover. Can't score. $24 for 1 and over number 3. Pitched up delivery on this occasion. Oh, poor piece of field and misfield, and they get a single. So at the end of over number 3, the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat. They are 25 for 1 digit.
Boy, this one is for all the love for people out there. It is. I have this girl, she name is Susie. She knows to tell me about how I sexy. She tell me that I nice, like sugar and spice. She tell me that I sweet, but rotten now she think. But the thing she said I get she in trouble. When she said she don't love a girl, I love a girl. Susie love a girl, I love a girl. Daniel love a girl, I love a girl. Misha love a girl, I love a girl.
I ain't know who lovable, but I know your massage is fantastic. So, every batsman is driving up towards cover. Can't score. I don't know, but we again, all Sanchi these things happen. I wake up this morning, my wrist just started hurting me. And all of a sudden, I look this way. I don't know what it is. If I was doing that regularly, it would not happen. Anyhow, 25 for 1. Win over number 4. Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat. I when I get a haircut, you pay 10 cents for that. So, top of his mark as he makes his way in. And balls to Glasgow. Glasgow driving down toward long off. They'll get one. They doesn't feel it cleanly. Can't prevent. Randy got honey and ginger in his cup tonight. He saw when he stole the honey from them. Oh, my word. Sanji must roll and veggies together with water and drinking it. 26 for 1. Delivery. Batsman is forward and driving up towards extra cover. They'll get 127 for 1. Win over number 4. In balls delivery, batsman is whipping us out one behind square. They'll get a single. So 30 for the loss of one. We are over number 4. One delivery left. Holder. Don't know if he's hold a lot of things, but he's holder. Top of his mark. Delivery batsman is getting a pitched up delivery on that occasion and driven out towards the mid-on region. 31 up for one after 4 DJ. So 31 for 1. Over number 5 about to be bowled. So Jones, he is on 20. Glasgow is on 6. And Diego Stewart, the captain, comes into the attack. What can he do here tonight against the Belair Stars? Stewart. Don't know if you family the Stewart Little, but it's Stewart. And he will be bowling to Jones. Here's Stewart. Into ball to Jones, and Jones is getting delivered strategy firmly, and he's out caught. First ball, Diego Stewart comes into the attack, and I can tell you, Jones from Jones Road will stop Jones in here tonight, and Stewart Little has come to the party. Another wicket goes down, DJ.
Singing about walking out like this and wine. Wanna forget about money? They expensive and dear. The bartender is here with the cover. Yeah, bartender to me is here. I got a barrel of wine to share. Y'all ain't want no wine that cheap to make them sleep. Them drinking expensive and dear. So I get them wine in a cup and wine in a glass and wine in the party and wine in the mass. This are the wine in the present, no wine from the past. Freshman girl, get a glass. Get ready to take a taste. Get ready to take a taste. Don't look in my face, it's the wine in my waist. Get ready to take a taste. Get ready to take a taste. Don't look in my face, it's the wine in my waist. She want it. Huggy she drinking and singing. She swallow and holler. She mumble and stumble.
Me tell you, it worth the money here. I tell you, I don't know myself. And me and them feel that way, but no way feel better. So 31 for 2. Kadeem Allen comes to the crease. Stewart, top of his mark, the ball to Ali, makes his way in past the umpire, ball to Ali. Ali gets a delivery, and he's beaten outside the Austin. Can't score 31 for 2. We're over number 5. Captain Stewart looking to do something magnificent here tonight in the bowling department. There's a Here he is. Makes his way in past the umpire, balls to Allen. Allen is forward again. Driving, can't connect. Ball goes up towards the offside. Can't score. Good ball in here from short so far. As in a ball delivery, batsman is forward, driving up towards cover. Can't score. I can tell you though. I'm tell you. Before we can do this, now we can do this. Sanji, I can say we can do this here now. Look. I say we can do this here now. You can do that here now. Oh, Lord. So, in both, every batsman is turning up towards the outside, a quick single. And they'll get it quite comfortably in the end. So, I tell you, boy. Frankie, you need to get one of them massages, boy. I'm tell you, say, boy, before you can do this, they're hurting me. No, it ain't hurting me. So, Frankie, let me see. So, delivery driven. And out caught. Straight at the man at cover. Glasgow goal. Diego Shirt, the captain, really putting his hand and being counted. So 32 for 2 becomes 32 for 3 after 5 overs, DJ. Start it on now. Start it on now. Start it on now. Start it right now. Start it right now. Let me go. Let me go. Hit the road. Start it on now. Start it on now. Start it right now. Start it right now. Wow! When we get behind the truck, you won't feel we crazy. When we get behind the truck, you won't feel we crazy. I feel like walking up. I feel the jump no stop. I feel like walking up. Come on, get behind the big truck. I feel like walking up. I feel the jump no stop. I feel like walking up. Come on, get behind it. Start it on now. Start it on now. Start it right now. Let me go now. Down the road now. Wow! I have a nightmare. I have a nightmare. Spring garden was done. Spring garden was done. Thinking it a mistake. Nobody made a mistake. This could never done. This could never done. You could look for me on the road. You could find me there on the road. You could look for me on the road. You could find me there on the road. You could look for me on the road. You could find me there on the road. You could look for me on the road. You could find me. Adrian Ward is the no batter. And certainly 32 for 3. The Blair Stars are really would like to consolidate here, build a partnership. So between Ward and Aline. So Aline on strike. Delivery struck firmly back past the bowler for a single. Holder is the bowler. In a delivery, pitched up. Batsman is forward. Just push it back down the wicket. Can't score. So here's Holder. Top of his mark. Makes his way. Abarts his run. And he's bowling to Ward. Here he is. In bowls to Ward, and Ward is forward. Ball comes off the other portion of the bat, goes up towards the short third man. They'll get a single. The lights are on. Cricket is on. And the Blazers and the Stars are shining. Top of his mark. Here's Holder. Makes his way into both the Allen and both Allen. Allen is a drive and missing ball goes through to be collected by the keeper. I don't know what happened there with Ali when God said there let there be light. Ali didn't see. He ran in the cave and hide. Here's Ali. Settles. Holder. He ain't holding nothing for nobody. Jazzy can't see down there because the light down there shining bright. So adjustment in the field. Holder. Allen, a tall man. Settles. Here is Holder. Apart says run again. See Lady Bread pressure just raised. Top of his mark. Makes his way in past the umpire. In balls to Allen. And Allen is driving like blind Matilda. Ball goes through the collector by the keeper. Somebody said he has to go to Koeman or Carter short there and get a bat that can hit something. There are no carpenters out here tonight. Here he is. Holder makes his way and passes the umpire and balls. Again, and this guy comes off the other push back, goes down towards third man into the boundary for 4. And this time, somebody said the plywood board that Ali Barrett get a piece edge goes down towards third man for 4. So at the end of over number 6, the power play 42 for the loss of 3 with Ali on 6 and a Ward on 1 DJ. Once he like not man for you, he got fair he from coming out here though. He just come when he feel it. Yeah, night the man asked me, he asked me light or something. Like Sammy said. I said I want to be nuts. 42 for 3. Light or dark. I don't understand what he said. So I tell you what be nuts. So top of his mark. There goes Stewart. He's picked up 2 wickets. He's bowled 1 over, no maintenance, 2 for 1. He'll be bowling to Adrian Ward. There goes Stewart from the southern end. Top of his mark. He has a point cover. Sweep on the boundary. Long off, long on. As here he is. Makes his way in past the umpire. In a ball. The batsman is forward and driving. And driving unsuccessfully. Ball goes through to be collected by the keeper. So Ward will have to give him some blinkers to shade the light. 42 for 3. We're over number 7. Here's Stewart. Makes his way in past the umpire. Balls to Ward and walk at the ring. And punches one out towards the cover region. They'll get a single. Punches the score up to 43. 43 for 3. We're over number 7. If you're now arriving, here is a straight in ball. So Allen is getting a pitch up there on this occasion. They push it up toward 4 the square. Can't score. Stewart continued to bowl tight. But you listen well. So, in batsman is driving and missing. 44 for 3. 44 for 3. The massage got me in trouble. It was so good. Best massage I ever had in my life. All my years. Wake up with my hand hurting me this my wrist hurting me this morning. I don't know why. Lack of use. The India out towards mid wicket. They'll get one. A man is on there. Can he stop it? No, he can't. Into the boundary for 4. Pitches the squib to 48. 48 for the loss of 3. In over number 7. A picked up delivery on the line in leg stump. And Ward just helping it up towards that mid wicket region. Top of his mark. Sure. The ball to Ward makes his way in past the umpire, ball to Ward, and Ward gets delivery again outside the awesome drive in the missing. Ball goes through, but collected by the keeper. So at the end of over number 7, the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing the back. They're 48 for the lot of 3 DJ.
I have a confession. I have a habit. I have a nasty, dirty habit. When I slip on pants, I must jam it. Could be big or small, I gon' stab it. You see, I have a habit. I have a nasty, dirty habit. When I slip on pants, I must jam it. Could be big or small, I gon' stab it. I don't care. I know all of the girl and the judo she bumper. Hope you're ready for this 'cause you're hotter than pepper. Give her a stick, she will always remember. Yeah. Girl, when you swing your waist and roll it, when you walk up on it and roll it, put your hand on the knee and roll it. Let me jam your bumper, girl. Bend the waist, girl, roll it. When you dip and go down and roll it, put your hand on the knee and roll it. Why you this your ritual? I have a habit, have a nasty, dirty habit. When I see strong gun, mama shove it. When I see strong gun, mama stab it. You see, I have a habit, have a nasty, dirty habit. When I see strong gun, mama shove it. When I see strong gun, mama stab it.
Dario Cumberbatch comes into the attack. St. Catherine man. Certainly looking to pick up some wickets here. One of the better batters, Warwick Nurse, my good friend. My captain at Tapeball years ago. I always remember that final that we played at Passage Road. We played for Combine Strokers. We had some good cricket at that time. Here's Cumberbatch, top of his mark. And makes his way in just about now to bowl to Allen. In bowls to Allen. Allen is getting a delivery. Pitch up, driving up towards extra cover to get a single. Quick single. Puts the score to 49 for the loss of 3. 49 for 3 and over number 8. Top of his mark. Cumberbatch. On this occasion, bowling to Ward. Allen on 8, Ward on 6. Here he is. Abarts his run. Top of his mark. In. Both the batsman is getting a delivery on this occasion. Forward. Driving. You get a single. Sanchi come to offset my nose here tonight. Things smell good. Look good too. Here he is. Cumberbatch makes his way in. And Bowo's delivery batsman is whipping this one down behind square to get a single on this occasion. So you can clap for that. 50 up. I run a goal. So 50, 51 for 3. The Belair Stars are quite nice, not usual. Here is Cumberbatch. Both the batsman is on the front foot, driving and missing ball goes through the connector by the keeper. White signal by the umpire, 2 runs to the total. But what I do like about those Belair Stars, what I can tell you is that everybody in the team knows their role. They know their role. And that's why they continue to make championship after championship. So here is Cumberbatch and the balls and delivery batsman is getting the pitch up, delivery on the catch on the chance for run away. Cannot stop it. Heavy blue shirt. So here is Cumberbatch, makes his way into ball to Allen. In ball to Allen. Allen is one in there, that's gone! Into the roti stand! Oh my Lord! I don't know if it's lamb, chicken, beef, or pork, but it's a 6. As broad as the Pacific Ocean, that roti went. So at the end of over number 8, 60 for the loss of 3 digit.
I ducking it. I ducking it. I ducking it. I ducking it. I have a question. Who does go to work on a Thursday or even a Friday when it have parties? I still put on my wet clothes, but I just stay to wine on the shorty. She tell me she up there. Tell my supervisor I sick, have diarrhea, I need to shoot. I need to go to the pharmacy, but I ain't nothing for the work. I will jump up and whining down, jumping just like a hooligan when I turn around and see my boss in the place. If you see me again, I don't want my boss to see so white again. Don't want him to fire me so white again. Post me in the pharmacy so white again. Yeah. If you see me whine, and not the page.
So Roach comes into the attack. 60 for 3. And here we bowling to Ward. Here is a Roach. Mrs. Wayne bowls to Ward. Ward gets a delivery and the Ward is gold. Bold. First delivery from Roach and Ward. Beaten ball, bamboozled, confused. The Blair Stars losing another wicket. DJ.
Remember the days when you come in a fet in a sneakers and a short pants with a rag in your hand and a flag in your hand, it no matter the audience. Girl used to a wind up stink and don't care what nobody think. But nowadays everybody outside posting. Call me jump and wave, jump and wave. Well, let me bring back the jump and wave, jump and wave, jump and wave. Help me bring back the jump and wave. Too much douche girl in the dance, too much bougie in the dance, too much liming in the dance. Boy, call me jump and wave, jump and wave. Well, let me bring back the jump and wave, jump and wave, jump and wave. Help me bring back the jump and wave. Too much cool lights in the dance, too much selfies in the dance, too much flipping Instagram. Boy, I tell you stop that. Y'all come wine up Snapchat, don't put all your business on Snapchat. If you see a man out with a girl, don't send pictures to the girl WhatsApp.
60 for the loss of 4. The no batsman hold up. He's on strike. Roach makes his way in, adjust him out now. Passes the umpire into ball to hold him, ball to swing and a miss. Ball goes through the collected by the keeper. In and goes delivery. Batsman is forward and pushing down towards the sweeper on the boundary to get a single. $63 for the loss of 4. And over number 9. Here he is. In balls, the batsman is forward. Push it out towards the quick single. Running here. We get a single. Pushes the score up to 64 for the loss of 4. And over number 9. Blair Stars looking to consolidate here. Here's Roach. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in balls delivery. Batsman is getting delivery, goes down towards that fine leg region. They'll get a single. $65 for the loss of 4. Over number 9. Top of his mark is Roach. Don't know if he's from Roach Village. Here's Roach. Delivery. Oh, appeal for stampede. Wide signal by the umpire, so 2 runs to the total. And that's the end of over number 9. Pushing the score to 67 for 4 DJ.
The musician vibes again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you look sweet like sugar. What you put in that waistline? Only raising my pressure. Seeing that sugar wine. Your sweetness only calling me. Only calling me. If I stand up on your feet.
So, $67 for 4. So here is Kambabat. In both the back. Oh, in the air. Down towards that winding off. 1 bounce. So into the boundary for 6. So pushing the score. So here he is in balls. The batsman is swinging again up towards the offside. They'll get a single. That's all there will be. $7-2 for the loss of 4. Cumberbatch. And the Belair Stars. Look at the recovery here after the loss of those early wickets. Here is Cumberbatch. makes his way in, passes the umpire, ball starting and he gets a pitch stop delivery, drives well up towards the extra cover region, into the boundary for a lovely shot there from Alain. He's set into school on that occasion, 76 for 4. Man eating roti like he in the bush. 76 for the loss of 4. Here, come back. Top of his mark. Interesting. He changed his angle on this occasion. He's coming around the wicket to Alain. There's a point. Cover, extra cover, long off. Long one, corner. Square leg, short third man. Top of his mark. As he makes his way in, just about now, passes the umpire in. Both Alain is getting a delivery on this occasion. Pitch stop delivery. And driving and missing ball goes to by the keeper. $76 for the loss of 4 in over number 10, the halfway stage. Blair Stars, if you're now arriving, winning the toss and electing to bat. Alain on 20, hold on 7. Here is Cumberbatch, makes his way in, passes the umpire and balls a delivery, pick stop delivery, comes off the other portion of the back, goes down to our third man. They'll get one there, coming back for the second, and they will do so quite comfortably. Oh my word. Frankie Fredericks and Johan Blair running together. So that pushes the score up to 78 for the loss of 4. 78 for 4. And Bosley. Oh my word. Tetley T cricket at his best. No ball. He couldn't even get it. Even if he had 4 panel doors, he could not connect. So no ball signal by the umpire. 2 runs to the total. Pushes the score up to 80. 80 for the loss of 4 after 10 DJ.
Anything where you wish you will, you better wish it for your head. But mine, I wish pure head, but I can't see coded. Me just get the remedy for the pain I them. Me just get the remedy, but mine and jealousy. Oh, I'll be seeing me dead. Me just get the remedy. Yeah. Me a pray, 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 me a pray. Me just get a better way. I'm a doer. Cause of forever. Big up, loving to my brother, I did my father. No Russian, stand up my boy, that nice, some boy change like the weather. The boy them sell me out, where them meet for, I could have chicken or pizza. Tell me, why you do with that pizza? You never talk like Lisa. Them sell me out, them Lisa.
I would have buy a work, here's a cola tonic just now, boy. Me tell you, a whole case of cola tonic, boy. Straight, man. They get 80 for 4. You know, over number 11. Come about 2 overs, no maidens, none for 25 so far. So Roach should continue. Makes his way, balls, batsman get the upside, the off stump, wide, taken by the umpire. So it's still a free hit. It's a free hit. I tell you, some people like free hits all the time. Here is Roach, makes his way in, a passes the umpire In the balls, a delivery batsman is swinging. Ball goes down towards that fine leg region. They'll get one. They'll come back for the second. Will they come up with a return? Comes in a weird one. But good backing up on that occasion by Griffith. So pushes the score to 84. 84 for the loss of 4. We are over number 11. They're trickling along smartly, the Belair Stars. If you know arriving, Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat in balls. Every batsman is getting delivery. Comes off the other position, back, goes down towards that backward point region. They'll get a single. The crowd is building nicely. The lights are on, cricket is on, and we're having a ball.
As I'm saying.
So that is where you did it by a roti, and you want to hear somebody roti free. 85 for loss of 4. A delivery. Turn out towards mid wicket. They get a single. They're looking for a second. Manager on the return comes in. Oh, big sticky, but good backing up again by Griffith. So 86 for the loss of 4. $86 for 4. 2 deliveries left. Here is Roach. Mixes it in. To bowl, to hold. The holder gets a little pitched up delivery on this occasion on the front foot, driving and missing ball goes through. Collected by the keeper. Carter's optical is closed at this moment, but somebody give you an appointment for tomorrow so he can see. Top of his mark. Roach passes the umpire just about now. In balls to hold, in balls to hold, the holder is forward. Textbook style, showing the makers of that back to the bowler can't score. So at the end of over number 11, Blair Stars winning the toss and elected the back there. 86 for the loss of 4. DJ
Thanks to
Frankie.
A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass Esco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Carol Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Platinum Sales, Hits 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Crosscap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M. Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
I tell you, when things small and it's beasting it's well up. If you know it's small, just like it. 86 for 4. Bees on the rise. After 11. I tell you, don't like a bee. But you know when you a honeybee sting you, he's dead. Once he sting you, he dead. He dead. A lot of people don't know that. They're just giving a little education here. 86 for 4 and over number 12 being bold. It looks like Cumberbatch. There's a Cumberbatch coming into the attack. And Cumberbatch with 2 overs, no minutes, none for 25 so far. And he will be bowling to Allen, who's on 23. Allen is faced some 18 balls. He struck 2 fours and 1 6 so far. Holder is on 10. He faced some 8 balls. He struck 1 4. Adjustment in the field for Cumberbatch. Top of his mark, Cumberbatch. As he makes his way in, passes the umpire in, and bowls to Allen. Allen is getting a delivery on this occasion, and driving well. Magnificently over extra cover for 6. A lovely shot there from Allen. It made that look so easy, like Sunday morning on the front porch. You're having a beer. 92 for 4. 92 for 4. What will come about bring now? Pretty expensive tonight. $92 for 4. We're over number 12. What will happen here tonight? As here's Cumberbatch from the northern end. As he makes his way in just about now. Passes the umpire in and balls to Allen, and Allen gets a picked up delivery on this occasion. Good comeback from Cumberbatch. Frankie, I've never seen somebody clean bone so clean. I wasn't speaking about you. I said, but then with the Allen gets a short delivery, goes down towards in the air, down towards. Oh, magnificently dropped. Allison Wonderland. Oh my word, flying panda down there too. And they come back for 3. I have never seen ballerina classes here at WMF tonight, but it happened tonight. So 95 for the loss of 4. Brings Holden strike. Here's Cumberbatch. Balls a delivery and beat him side. You some good delivery from Cumberbatch on that occasion. From Holden. B here. He got top of his mark again. Cumberbatch makes his way in and passes the umpire in. And both the batsman is a beaten again. Lovely delivery from Cumberbatch. 95 for the loss of 4. And Cumberbatch continues to bowl well. Continues against Holder. With a conversation between the batters. Cumberbatch, top of his mark. He's conceded 34 runs so far off his bowling. Top of his mark, makes his way in, passes the umpire in, and balls and delivery to Holder gets a pitched up delivery on the occasion on the front foot, driving, and miss a wide signal by the umpire, so 2 runs to the total. And at the end of over number 12, Blair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat. They're 97 for the loss of 4 DJ.
My place and my place, your place and your place. In a hand, me no carry it in a waist. No long chat, y'all alone trace, y'all alone trace. Mama bad boy, when she see her son, lay down, ah, she a ball and a tumble down them up, but them a no man. Them should have remember say the that spray. The 6 months of the way, them a go with them Chinese kids. One of the middle of the the that spray. Me get what you like USA. Them a go with them Chinese kids. I will make my video.
So 97 for 4 after 12, 8 overs left. So Allen in strike. Stewart comes back. He's bowled 2 overs, no minutes, 2 for 7 so far. The captain leading from the front. Top of his mark. He has a point. Sweep on the boundary. Deep extra cover. Long off. Long on. Deep mid wicket. Square leg. Fine leg. As a Stewart, top of his mark. He bowling to Allen. Allen is on 32. He's faced some 21 balls so far. Struck 2 fours And 2-6 straight into ball to Allen. Allen gets a delivery. Turns it down behind square to find leg there, get a single. So pushes the score to 98. 98 for the loss of 4 and over number 13. The lights are on, cricket is on. Crowd is building nicely. 5,673 persons. One cat, one dog. And the stampede that just ran on the Sanshi foot. So here is Stuart. Makes his way in. Now goes towards a delivery. Picks up delivery. Pushes back at the bowler. Can't score. Oh, Lord. Here is Stuart. Makes his way in. And both the batsman's driving. Come off the other portion back. Go down towards backward punt. They get a single. 99 for the loss of 4. Hey, boy, can sleep. At top of his mark. Stuart into ball to Allen. Then balls to Allen. Allen gets a delivery and drives this one down towards the extra cover region to get a single. So you can clap for that. That's the 100 up. The 100 up for the Belair Stars. That 100 came off 76 deliveries, 61 minutes, 5 fours and 4 sixes. So 100 for 4. We're in over number 13. Here's Stuart. Makes his way in, passes the umpire. In about the batsman is getting a pitch shot delivery on this occasion. Turned out towards the onside, they get one. He enters second, into trouble. Oh, my one is in trouble. He gets on quite comfortably in the end. He's in 97th cousin of Usain Bolt. He gets on quite comfortably. So 2 runs to the total, 102 for the loss of 4. So he went by A and get all he had just now, and that's what made he go on so fast. Here is Stuart. Makes his way in about every batsman is driving well. Out towards long off. They'll get one bubble, but they wouldn't take that chance. $103 for the loss of 4 after 13. Somebody said they can use Mobile City to get a cell phone to call somebody DJ.
Baby, sit down with us, bend down with us, bend down with us, sit down with us. I've been waiting. Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come over me yard. Baby, you know me love you bad. Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come over me yard.
So Roach comes from the northern end of this occasion. Was born from the southern end. He comes back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs, no made us 1 for 13 so far. 103 for the loss of 4. And over number 14 about to be bowled by Roach, Mario Roach. 2R. Mixes his way into bowl to hold, then bowls to hold, the holder gets a delivery, a pitched up delivery on the game, driving, on the traffic wrong here. Could you believe they come for a second overthrows? No, they don't. Roach, not following the cricket basics on this occasion, getting back to the stumps. So 104 104 for 4. Been over number 14. Roach, top of his mark. He will be bowling to Allen. Makes his way and bowls to Allen. Allen gets a delivery, a pitched up delivery, driven up towards the long off region. They get a single. And they're coming back for a second with bubble. Yes, no, maybe so. Keep in the middle of the place. They'll get 2. So good communication and poor fielding. 106. 106, remember? You have a raffle going on with the tickets. And you can see them walking around, the gentleman and the Splendor First Lady for the T20 Tapeball cricket tournament overseas. They get a raffle. As in balls, the delivery batsman is getting a pitched up delivery, pitch back at the bowler. Get a chance to win. Kitchen makeover. Thank you, want kitchen makeover? $4,000. Yeah, 55 chance to win 55-inch television. Sanji, you want one of them in your bedroom? And then, surely, Frankie just get up thirsty in the middle of the night. He might need a mini fridge. He need a mini fridge. Compliments Unique Plus. Delivery outside, you have some batsmen driving them, missing wide, singing over the umpire. 2 runs to the total. They bought a mini fridge the other day at work, but they had to put a lock on it. Had to put a lock on it. It didn't come with a lock, but they had to put a lock on it. Let me tell you what. I had to put a lock on it, boy. That's the problem. I put something in there, when it come back, I say empty. And the batsman is driving. Goes up towards the offside. There's a field. So, in Bo's delivery, batsman is getting a pitch up delivery on this occasion, driving down towards long off. They'll get one. They're coming back for the second. And a good communication. These two are really running well. Yo. 110 for 4 after 14, DJ.
Yo, me stick to me thing. No boy can beat me. No switch to me skin. Kingston my beard now mix with the thin man. No in a skin teething. Them say bad up who? Which part? Which crew? I couldn't need them a chat about you. You can't call me coming no call you. Them say Max in a face. When? Oh, which guy? Me no believe that lie. Bad way. Them story they me no buy. Yo, that one and you heavy metal when it beats straight beat and a rose petal. When them up disinfect them like a detal. Me things them in a harder alphabetical. Yo, me want me things them and no rental. Survive gangster life, no accidental. Out the road me get me street credential. And me no let me back as that's essential. Them say bado.
So, 110 for 4. 110 for 4 after 14. Over number 15 about to be bowled. And up delivery punch up towards that point region to get a single. Consolidation here from the Blair Stars. Nelson. $111 for 4 in over number 15. Coming in. Delivery. Big appeal. Ball beats the keeper. Goes down to the boundary for buys. So pitch the score to 115 for the loss of 4. Cummins comes back into the attack. Before he bowled 2 overs, no minutes, 1 for 11 before this over. Top of his mark and about the batsman is driving. Ball comes off the inner portion of the back, goes up towards square leg. They get a single. $116 for the loss of 4. That's it. That's high, hard. A man is on there. The catch is magnificently dropped. Can't you believe it? The ball was in the air for a long time. He was hesitant to go for it, but in the end, he put it down. He wanted to lay down before he stood up and took the catch. Here is Cummins. Makes his way in a ball delivery. Oh, my word! What a stumping! Kadeem Allingos, a lovely piece of work there from the keeper. And Allingos for 39. That 39 came off 29 balls. He struck some 2 4s and 2 6s. Blair Stars lose it. Their 5th wicket. DJ.
Trying to go round the thing, cause you will pay for your youth. Friend of me ever got me head back anywhere in the world, youth. So we don't care if it down go, me not go nowhere. She living it up and she out there, doing it with no fear. Hey, bubble your body for the up top pass. Fat, baby, a top class. Jump up, like say you have scratch. Jump on me, you top notch, every girl a drop. She thought for me that hard. When me touch it, tell her friend them set it boy part. Your love brace against the ball. Baby, till your ball. See don't mommy, only if I get out the road, a man over me. Globally, me love her totally, so she weak, but she don't love nobody. Me love every girl, but me love your body. I me love your baby, because you're so happy. I me love every time we meet.
So, the no batter, Larry Babb. Larry Babb. 117 for the loss of 5 over number 15. 1 delivery left in this over from Cummins. Magnificent piece of stumping on that occasion. Here's Cummins. Makes his way in a balls. Batsman is forward. Driving up towards extra cover to get a single. So at the end of over number 15, the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat the 118 for the loss of 5. DJ.
Big up every real. Bad charge, me see. Them are dirty. Me I tell you, say them are dirty. For real. Them are dirty. Them the one with it past 30. But me no carry feelings. Me carry me. Me carry me. Me no carry feelings. Me carry me. Me carry me. Oh, them if you know so them never ever get the chance to set me up like Mandela.
So 15. So 118 for the loss of 5. We're over number 16 about to be bowled. So I should wrote my name on that ticket. Remember, we got a raffle. I want to win that 50. Sanchi, if you win that 50, if you got 5 TVs in your house, you don't need it. I can put one in my study. All right. So here he is. Makes his way in a ball delivery, pitched up delivery, turned up towards the onside. They get a single. They think about the second. The man is on three. They're coming back for the second. The man's on three. The return comes in. Oh, we got so quite comfortably in the end. Larry Adolphus Asorchus Amokus Bab still is able to sprint home. Ask him to turn and whistle, he can't. 120 for love of 5 in the balls. And batsman, oh my word, easy. And Sunday morning, a maximum. DJ for Larry. I'm not biased, I'm just telling you that the 6 is a hit. 126 for 5. Legible is paying rating. I want you to listen to his words carefully. He doesn't say eligible. I want you to listen. Intelligent man. 126 for 5. Roach, top of his mark. Bob, he's on 9 from 3 balls. He struck 1-6. Roach, top of his mark. Bob settles. As here is a Roach from the northern end. Tosses ball from hand to hand. Top of his mark. Bob settles. Like a Sunday morning having an egg. As Roach, again, running the egg, still can't free. As here's Roach, makes his way in, passes the umpire, in and ball to Bob, and Bob is driving, ball comes off, the inner portion back goes down behind square for a single. Pushes the score to 127. 127 for the loss of 5. We're now over number 16. The Leicester Road cricket is on and we are having a ball. Here's Roach, top of his mark. Bowling to Holder, who is on 17. In balls to Holder, Holder gets a delivery. Drives down towards that long on region. They'll get one. Griffith is there. That's all there will be. $128 for the loss of 5. Over number 16 being bowled. The Belair, if you're now arriving, Blair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat. The 128 for the loss of 5. In over number 16, here's Roach. Makes his way into ball to Bob, and Bob is swinging like blind Matilda. Can't score. One delivery left. Larry Bob in a no-nonsense move. Looking to press on here. DJ Frankie looking to play some tunes. Sanchi giving you the efficient score. As here is Roach into ball to Bob, and Bob. Oh my word! HQ got karaoke. The DJ has to shut it down.
Oh Lord!
What a shot from Larry Bob. 134. 134 for the loss of 5. Larry Bob, large and in charge. After 16 overs, 134 for the loss of 5. DJ Frankie.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Yeah, easy. Are you kidding me? Toast, yeah. So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, the test for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast with the friends that take off every load. One time this sit down in a class and we quote them only set the road and me one with the road.
So 134 for the loss of 5. Diego Stroke comes back into the attack. The captain. And Stroke is looking to certainly show his worth again as captain. He's both 3 overs, no minutes. 2 for 13. Both very well so far. 3 overs, no minutes. 2 for 13 so far. He be bowling to Holder. who's on 18. He's going out a run ball, 18 off 18. Top of his mark. Here's short, makes his way in, passes the umpire in the ball, the hold is in one in the air. Down the ball, sweep on the boundary. Again, magnificently dropped. Magnificently dropped. I can tell you it's night, and that fielder down there like sleeping a lot. I could not believe it. When he was down there for the ball, was in there for a long time. He moved on delay reaction. Pause, move, pause, move. And in the end, he eat more grass than a goat eat. Oh my word. Stuart must not be happy about that. He should have been out caught. 135 for the loss of 5. Stuart, top of his mark. We wanted the aggressive Larry Bob. I see a Stuart into ball to Bob, and Bob get in the air, down towards the man. Oh my word! Magnificently dropped again. I thought he was doing. I didn't know a swimming pool had came to Weymouth because I thought that was the butterfly he was trying to do here. Could you believe it? Bolden, I never know him for swimming in any competition at the Aquatic Center, but he did it here today at Weymouth. The butterfly boss in a very dry pool. That is true. 136 for the loss of 5. Diego Stewart not happy. 2 balls going here, 2 balls drop. Here's Stewart. In. Ball delivery back in. That one, oh, there's no way you can catch that unless you're Superman. 6 runs, puts the score to 142. 142 for 5. Hold on, 25. Bob on 17. 2 chances gone down. Not happy at all. Bolden. And McAllister, let me tell you, we had the police going, somebody come and arrest them right now. You can't tell Stuart going to hold a man. You get me? It is easier. I say Stuart. Diego Stuart, that is. In balls, every batsman is driving again. Down, and that's into the boundary for 4 more. Magnificent shot.
Bang, bang, bang.
Wonderful
bang,
shot.
Bang, bang, bang.
From Jamal Holder. Grass will not grow there again. $146 for the loss of 5. Oh my word, Diego Stewart makes his way in. Pass the umpire and balls delivery. Batsman is swinging, ball goes out towards square leg. They'll get 1. That's all there will be. The Blazers seem to be in a spot about in confusion. Somebody call a psychiatrist here tonight. 147 for the loss of 5. One delivery left. The 2 batters in the middle having a conversation. Both has been dropped. Could you believe it? I don't know. Stewart dropped 1. Borden dropped 1. I'm talking about this over. He was a flying panda, and neighbor Bolden never swim in his life. Went to your quarter center and swam the butterfly in a dry pool. 147 for the loss of 5 years short. In. But the batsman is driving out towards the long off region. They'll get 1. That's all there will be. An eventful over comes to 148 for the loss of 5 after over number 17. Will the Blazers continue to be confused, DJ?
Easy when I left them less than the chest, left pain got the skin on me now, set up on a heart. Yeah, I think so. Mother, sister, brother, right, Belair, Roach, side, spring for them, every day on the block, it's like welcome.
So, we're back. 148. For 5, all the viewers, we want to thank you for coming and participating here and watching the lovely champions of champions. As in both of the batsmen, there's a four-ball comes off the other person, the back goes out towards that short third man. They get a single. 149 for the loss of 5. Then over number 18. Holder is on 30. Laurie Bob is on 19. They both had a chance. But if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. So here is Holder. And both of the batsmen is going to pitch up the living driving. Oh my word. Magnificently popped his belt back to the boundary for 4. You can clap for that. That's 150 up for the Belair Stars. 150 came off 104 deliveries, 86 minutes, 7 fours and 7 sixes. Certainly the Belair Stars are good recovery after losing some early wickets. Of David. So there's a vote. You can go on and vote on the app and see. You can place your vote who you think can win. So you go on YouTube, place your vote. As Innings delivery batsman is again driving down towards a deep extra cover. Oh my word, that man can work for any construction company in Barbados. Jada, Buffett, Cole Williams, Riverside. He Sim Samuel, everything can chewy. Oh my word, bowling is having a very bad night. Very, very bad night. In the field, 157 for the loss of 5. 157 for the loss of 5. Holder moves to 38. Here is in the board, the batsman in the air, down towards that long return. They'll get 1. That's all they will be. So go on the YouTube app, you can see the link. And you can vote who you believe will win tonight. Who you will believe. Some people will believe all they want to believe. And if you have as much face as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain, so you can move somebody to win tonight. 158 for the loss of 5. In both batsmen is a whipping one in the air, the catch is taken. Larry Adolphus Alivicious Bob goes. He goes for 19. And the Belair Stars are losing their 6th wicket on 158. So Larry Bob goes, the aggressive Larry Bob faced some 10 balls for 19, struck some 2 sixes, 2 towering sixes. So Larry Bob, it pays to get the massage. I had my hand massage tonight from Body Bliss. I'm gonna tell you, it was hurting me before, now it feels like free. I feel like I can fight Mike Tyson right now. 158 for the loss of 6 in over number 18. $158 for 6 over number 18. As both delivery batsman, a big appeal. Now says the umpire ball goes down behind the keeper, goes close to the boundary. They're coming back for the second return, comes in. We'll get 2. Leg by signal by the umpire. So that pushes the score up to 160. 160. After 18 for 6. DJ.
Dogma.
See Joe, yeah, we better than them. Front, yeah, we better than them. Big name, monsters out. Ready? Yeah, we living like the narcos. Of a real Melandro. Every hot gal and want take off clothes. Of a real Melandros. Big like mangoes. Of a real Melandros. Think I just tried shirt for the narcos. Of a real Melandros. New generation touchdown. Tell a boy nothing. BIL, MIL, NIL, fully locked down. Dial it and hear a song. But my dad them, put up it a mad them, and if the problem, they solve them. Cause you don't know the lion and lioness, them torment. We evil, Geneva. Whoa, they're not bad like we, and they're not bad like we.
So, lots of giveaways, lots of prizes. I'll tell you all about them. Cummins comes back into the attack. As in about the batsman is getting a pitch up delivery. Oh, magnificent shot. Over extra cover for 6. Welcome back, Mr. Cummins. What a shot. $166 and Holder moves to 45. 45. He faced some 26 balls. He struck 4 fours and 2 sixes. Curtsy is the new batsman. He's at the non-striker's end. Don't forget, you get, if you spend $20 at the bar, you get a chance to win a KFC voucher. Somebody want KFC? Bring the chicken, give me the, and you can keep the chips. Here is Cummins. Makes his way into the ball to hold the holder, gets a little back, and push it back at the bowler, can't score. Don't forget, Saturday we have a big ball off here. Last time we had a ball off, a young man, only about 14 years old, one, a big man tried the ball and can't hit the stumps. Well, Sanchi, me, and Frankie can try our best. And ball delivery, and pitch up delivery, driven up towards extra cover to the captain's shirt. They'll get a single. Really must not be happy tonight, Stuart. After those 2 drop catches off his bowling. 167 for the loss of 6. We are over number 19. Currency. Don't know if he's getting his currency Beijing. Our delivery batsman is forward. Big appeal. Ball goes down towards short third man. And true short third man. The silver at his best. If you want anybody to Simpson, check he. Everything going through he. So 4 welcome runs pushes the score to 171 for the loss of 6. 171 for the loss of 6. Poor feeling from the Blazers. Good recovery from the Belair Stars. Cummins, top of his mark. He ball into Currency. Here he is. In balls to Currency. Currency gets a pitch stop. Then the ball comes off. The portion of the back goes up towards a defined leg region for a single. Pushes the score up to 172. For 6, 172. Holders in strike. He's on 46. Here's Cummins. Into ball to hold. The holder is swinging and missing. Can't score. So at the end of over number 19, the Belair Stars winning the toss and electing to bat 172 for the loss of 6, DJ Frankie.
Starpunk Production. Top firm. Dakar. 24/7, I just look for my own bird. Priorities come first. Pavilion is my aim. I have to get it once I don't dead. I had to seek some work. Malice, I knew I was a chief from birth. If I do wrong, my mother used to be uncursed. Life if I living and those who want to see me dead, one left to see me underneath the dirt. Hustle every day, trying to get my money so long. What comes wrong goes wrong. I just feel miserable anytime my digits slow down. Never brag, never boast, no. Money on my mind, that's why I have to get it. I focus on cash, I don't fancy credit. Any amount I have, I know how to stretch it. Top form records is the best, I said it. When them looking for me to push violence, I kill them but silence them, can't see the tyrant in me. As long as I live on this island, my face will always keep.
Frankie, what you man said about credit and cash? Huh? Guys don't understand these things that they're playing, you know? You deal with cash, or you don't fancy credit. Okay, well, well listen, we just work with you here in this job here. Because there's always a way, you know. There's always a way. Once it's a will, there's a way. You understand me? So if you go to Unique Plus, you can still work out something and pay every week coming, every month coming thing. As in the final over, a delivery batsman swings, the ball goes down behind the keeper. When you go to in auto, you get quality. So you got to produce cash. You understand? You got quality. We only deal with, we have cards. You got cards. You got machines there. So if you got the cash in your pocket, you got credit cards, you got debit cards. We can use them there in the auto, man. You can check me into say Road Maxwell or come at 6 roads to the big one there. You understand me? If you want to know there too. But you come up, use the same Philip man, so you come to 6 roads. You come to 6 roads. Well, let's visit it almost every day in uniform. So here is batsman is a swinging this one in the air high. This is trouble. This is trouble. I don't think he will get it today, tomorrow, or next week. And into the boundary for 6. A maximum for 50 for Shamar. Holding at 50, came off 30 balls. He spent 59 minutes at the crease, 4 fours and 3 sixes. 179 for 6. Holder. Large and in charge. Cumberbatch is the last over. And the last over the innings is ball 3.2 overs, no minutes, none for 42. He's going at an economy rate of 12.60. Here is Cumberbatch. And I'm all the batsman. That's gone! Oh my word! Somebody call the police. Somebody call the ambulance brigade. Somebody call the Red Cross. Somebody call the fire service. Cumberbatch has just been dispatched.
Oh, he can do that.
186 for the loss of 6. Holder has moved to 50. Cumberbatch is nearing 52. Holder has moved to 50 and Cumberbatch is nearing 52. 50 in the bowling department. Cumberbatch, top of his mark. Holder on 58. I see it's Cumberbatch. Right down my balls to hold that short delivery. Wide single over by the umpire. And those 2 wides will be attributed to the bowler. So you can clap for Cumberbatch who just reached 50.
Oh, boy.
Cumberbatch really. And you remember that delivery must be bowled over? Here he is, in. Still over here, and boss, delivery. Down the leg side, go down towards the fine leg region. They get a single. So pushes the score to 188. 188 for the loss of 6. 188 for 6. And Cumberbatch having a horrid night. Really. As in the ball, the batsman is getting a pitch up delivery on this occasion. And ball goes down towards the third man region. They get a single. So far, there's have 32 extras in this innings. 32 extras in this innings. Extras play a big part. 189 for the loss of 6. Holders on 59. Currency's on 6. Cumberbatch with 2 deliveries left. He is bowled 3.4 overs, no minutes, none for 52 so far. Here's Cumberbatch. Makes his way into bowl to hold him. Holder is swinging like blind Matilda. Can't score. Good comeback from Cumberbatch on this occasion. I bet it might be too late. In Barbados in the Eastern Caribbean, it's 19 minutes past 9. Here's Cumberbatch. Makes his way into bowl to Holder. Holder gets a delivery on this occasion. Drives it down toward Leon Griffith is there. They'll get one. Griffith is right fielder coming back for the second. Cumberbatch. Oh, my word. A comedy errors. Oh, he couldn't hold on. They come back for 2. In the end, a good piece of work from Griffith, but no proper backing up from Cumberbatch. So 2 runs to the total. So at the end of 20 overs, 191 for the loss of 6. $191. And I ran through the scorecard for you. Shaquan Glasgow, he was caught Miguel straight off the bowling of straight for 6. Kevin Wickham, he was bowled Miguel Cummins for no score. Jordan Jones, he was caught Miguel Cummins off the bowling of Diego Struck for 20. Kadeem Manning, he fought well. He was stumped Jonathan Carter off the ball of Miguel Cummins for 39. That 39 came off 30 balls. He struck some 2 4s and 2 6s. Adrian Ward, he was bowled Romario Roach for 8. Shamar Holder, he remains not on 61. 61 came off 34 balls. He struck some 4 4s and 4 6s. Larry Bob, he was caught Stephen Payne off the bowling of Ronaldo Holder for 19. Desmond Kirksey, he remained on 6. I'll give you the bowling figures for the Blazers side. Miguel Cummins, 4 overs, no minutes, 2 for 30. Ronaldo Holder, 4 overs, no minutes, 1 for 37. Diego Stewart, 4 overs, no minutes, 2 for 27. Dario Cumberbatch, 4 overs, no minutes, none for 54. And Romario Murch, 4 overs, no minutes, 1 for 36. In a total of 191 for 6 in 20 overs with 32 extras. So the Blazers would need 192 for victory as we take a break. But in the meantime and between time, DJ Frankie.
Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's booking the #1 T20 Tapeball Cricket Tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass Esco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Cala Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Platinum Sales, Hits 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Costcap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
Showing the streets of Barbados. His name is DJ Capitan.
Well, you know what it is. It's your girl Slam representing for the man Capitan. Touchdown sounds. You know what it is. Boom blast.
DJ Capitan is going in.
Yo, you know it's the boy Cooper Dan. I don't want to bring up my brethren, Capitan. Yo, big up Church Village, 9 Life, State Property, Dead Man Hole, Milliard, Raw, Dark Boy, whole team mad.
Me used to pirate a youth from the ghetto, you know him for a long time. Well, anything when me had, you know, say him had one just like mine. Well, if I had a $10, Jah know say him coulda get 9. And anybody violates at all, you know, say we woulda done crime. But look how things happen, and time changes. Now the both of we are reach different stages. The same youth we used to have tying laces. But mind me for the money and praises. Look at how my best friend, yeah, become my enemy. Yeah, yeah. Now look my enemy. What you say, become a friend to me. Yeah. If anybody did that tell me say it would go on, so me would have tell them say a lie. The same people who me never taught had the same mentality as me. Them a see me by, and now the ones who I claim them would have do the same. Brotherhood them deny. When everything I want good, when them day up on top, but when the table turn them why you fi die. But look how things happen, and time changes. Now all of we are reach different stages. The same youth where you will help the tie
You know what it is. It's your
places.
girl Slam representing for the man Capitan.
Look at all the
You know what it is. Boom blast.
Become my enemy. What you say, now look my enemy. Become a friend to me. What you say, Mr. Duncan for teaching me one of the most important lessons in a life. The same.
Well, you know what it is. It's your girl Slam representing for the man Capitan. Touchdown. You know what it is. Boom blast.
Down, sipping on the peanut. Somebody's my way forward to the forest. Plus, I got my compass. Let it become tower. So this is all I had 3 years ago. Now I got a label to my name around blow. But it's like Biggie Small say, more money, more problems, yeah. No, they watching, yeah, be watching. Here, protect again, I'm watching.
Coming with them evil eyes, them destructive vibes. They want to protect your life, yeah. I know it would in my car. Mr. 45, Mr. SLR. Coming with them evil eyes. Protect your life, yeah. I know it would in my bar. Mr. 45, Mr. SLR. Coming with them evil eyes, destructive vibes. They want to protect your life, yeah. It's like I have the eyesight of an eagle.
Check 1, 2.
I am the spirit of a 250,000 people.
I want to say good night to one and all.
Running through my veins, that cures my pain, yeah. Some of people, we never gonna give up. I smoke to stand the price. No matter how the evil they might try.
Some of these ones for in between time.
No.
I see.
want to take your life, yeah. We know it, who them apart. Mr. Drug Pusher, Mr. Gun Seller. Coming with them evil eyes, destructive vibes, want to take your life, yeah. Oh, spirit of the people. Some people try to check the speed. Yeah.
They want to do these ones, boy.
A clean heart. For meditation. Like Kente. Hear me now. The boy can't take where we start. I want come give we a circle. And me and them boy then apart. Them must think say we a sea circle. The boy can't take where we start. I want come give we a circle. And we and them boy then apart. And them a try figure up good people. Yeah. Yeah. Me hear them talk and I'm listening to everything them say. Hey. They would have fall for anything, they stand for nothing. No way. Hey. Instead I give thanks and praise them scheming every day. Hey. We know in what them in them can't get me in them game them play. So them coulda keep them millions. Them can't tread the road with them sirip on. Some youth go sell out for no reason. Contaminated food them a feed on. But we tread with a clean heart and good vibes and a positive perception. No matter when things hard, no boy can't get me to change me direction. No boy can't take where me start. I want come give we a circle. And we and them boy then apart. We must think say we a Steve record.
One big me song, boy.
Check where we start.
Pick up Daddy Part 2, boy.
Come give we a circle. And we and them boy then apart.
Pick up the whole Belair Stars. Pick up the Blair Stars.
Good people, yeah.
Best friend, I come to take your life are the worst thing you could ever see. Never Teflon, no can a man know you are far with from your band, turn on the enemy. We don't want a friend from them, cause them heart is full of jealousy.
Cause you see some people.
You're a class around now, you want to kill me for anything. But how me fit us, I'm in a certain. Where you are to behind curtain. Enough of them say them are your friend when you check it out. Them is a different
person.
Them now want to see you dribble like burden. Them want you live your life in a burden. Oh, you have to say me and your friend when you check it out. You is a different person. Because enough of them want to see your head back sell out. Same way my little friend got sell out. No know if it's the sergeant and lock them out. Can't come in on me quarter and it's lock them out. See fear them now with me. But them can't stop till I see I pick me. Do the road slippery. Me get the victory. Teflon fly over bad mind quickly. Because them people. Dirty are bad mind people. Watch everything that we do. See them and plan up to kill you. Yeah, a good thing to me know, ja. And me woulda be a falling soldier. No make me tell you bad mind can't get me off of the road. Just stop spending your money for obia. How me fit up, I'm not certain. Where you are to behind curtain. No for them say them are your friend when you check it out. Them is a different person. Them no want to see you dribble like curtain. Them want you live your life in a burden. Oh, we have to tell me and your friend when we check it out. You is a different person. Them is a different.
Hello, bad mind. Good morning. You say you never did want to me wake up to keep talking. Yeah.
Hello.
Bad mind.
How you doing today?
How you doing today? Me no wanna change face round me, I just so me stay. I tell them me no beg friend. No, me no run these from people. Me thinking me stay real. Me no love life, me no frighten me money no people. Don't think bad mind, me no need no. Me no beg friend. No, me no run in from people. Me thinking link, me stay real too. Me no love life, me no frighten me money no people. I'm scared good over evil. Me no beg people things. Me no follow back a man. Woulda never beg a dollar, much less beg a gun. Me no see people things and I should about me and youth. And not for me pro, and not for me program. Bad mind in your head, them off his phone it up. Come and give me ginger here, bro. Yeah, my boy. Love ya. Pagans now see me falter, plus friend me no shatter. So, hello, bad mind.
Good morning.
You say you never did want to me wake up.
They keep talking.
Yeah, hello, bad mind. How you doing today? How you doing today? Me no wanna change face around me, I just so me stay. Aye.
Don't know the thing, but straight.
First thing, mama tell me say me born special, and for that time me don't want to see me suffer. Just like they did to Jesus. Cain do to Abel, and the two of them was brother. Oh, me fit a another. Won't even trust me, shudder.
The crime rate keep running up, God, and now my only luck. God, who wants to the rest fall one, but that pull me up. Right now, me at line. Now I make them call me up. Try running in my spotlight. Fool them up.
Some are wise and some otherwise, but I want close their minds. Really? Badness.
Now give them no better dime, and I pull them over the line. Ride up and wheelie.
Gosh. The brawlers related, left boy congregated, white like candelated. So them born white. Hey, must see things about this can't stop her. Your skin too tough. It. And you know you them tap in your laptop. And you know you better say your top shot. Top.
Just give thanks to the Father that He open your eyes and will set you up. Then act like them so surprised. I just want to thank the Father and bless my son and my mother while I climbing up this ladder. And when haters talking, it doesn't matter, cause them I red like tomato. I just want my I just want to thank the Father and bless my son and my mother while I climbing up this ladder. And when haters talking, it doesn't matter, cause them I red like tomato. I just want my human people are so poisonous. Look how much innocent you bited us. Bad mind say brutal and game boss, but now we build big tune with Maximus. Over material things in a loss. That's why certain friend brutal I trust. Working hard for my things to feed my family. You know that is a order. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Romans chapter 12 verse 21. Madam Bad.
The number one T20 Tapeball cricket tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass Esco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Cala Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Platinum Sales, Hits 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Costcap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
So we're back and we're on the attack. 192 needed for victory by the Blazers. Can the Blazers blaze away here tonight? We shall see. So, Currency, opening bowling from the northern end. Here he is. Makes his way into bowl to Griffith. Griffith gets a pitched up delivery and pushing back at the bowler. Can't score. Serious Currency. Makes his way in bowls to Griffith. Griffith gets a pitched up delivery and push it out towards straight at mid wicket. Can't score. They require 192 for victory. Serious Currency again in bowl the Griffith. And on this occasion, the ball goes down toward the fine leg region. They get a single. Seems to come off the body. Leg by signal by the umpire. So they're off and running with that leg by. One without loss. Brings Stewart, Michael Stewart who's somewhat in the field like he was sleeping. Here's Curtsy. Makes his way in the ball to straight, was a straight forward, pushing up towards extra cover, can't score. So Blazers would want somebody to come to the party tonight. The cricket party, that is. Here's Curtsy. Makes his way in past the umpire and a put up delivery, driven back at the bowler, can't score. So good bowling, good start from Curtsy so far. Top of his mark, right arm over, passes the umpire and balls delivery, pitched up delivery on this occasion. Batsman on the front foot, driving the missing ball, goes through the clear by the keeper. There is a no run. So at the end of over number 1, looking to get up to a target of 192. They are 1 without loss. They require 191 from 114 balls. DJ Frankie.
Yo, yeah. See this one for the man in the mirror, huh? The girl in the mirror. Yes, you in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a perfect man, no. I just see a trying man, no. And I just see an honest man, no.
So Shaquille Turney comes into the attack. Very experienced player. Known and not for picking up wickets. He be bowling to the aggressive Griffith. Here is Turney. Makes his way in, bowls to Griffith and pitched up delivery. Turns it up towards the onside. They get a comfortable single in the end. Turney, not for picking up wicket. Griffith in the last game batted very well to help his side. So here is Turney and balls a delivery to Stewart. Big appeal. Now says the umpire. Turney really looking to pick up an early wicket here for the Belair Stars as usual. Sure, a small man in stature. Turney, a slim man in stature, makes his way in, passes the umpire, right arm around him, balls to structure, gets a picked up delivery, driven up towards that straightest mid wicket area, can't score. Good bowling so far from Turney. 2 without loss. Here is Turney in and balls to structure, gets a delivery down the leg side. They'll come through for a single. Wide signal by the umpire. So 3 runs to the total. 3 welcome runs. Pushes the score to 5. 5 without loss. Here is a Turney. Makes his way in, balls to Griffith. In the air! High! Hard!
Oh.
And certainly handsome over mid wicket for 6. Lovely shot from Griffith. A pitched up delivery from Turney on that occasion. And Griffith muscled that one out of the ground for 6. So pushes the score up to 11. 11 without loss. Here's Turney again. Right arm around into ball to Griffith, and Griffith gets a pitch up delivery, turns it up towards the onside, and they come through for a single. They take about a second. They're coming back for a second. The return comes in. Oh my word! Griffith goal. Good piece of feeling. They saw the fielder was onto it pretty quickly. Griffith thought he could get back there, but he was running like Usain Bolt, but pull up like Frankie Frederick. And Griffith goal. The Blazers losing their first wicket. DJ.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Darling, you give a new
14 for 1. Over number 3. And ball by Currency. It's Currency. In ball, delivery batsman is a punching one. Towards the outside, can't score. Score remains on 14 for 1. Here's Currency. Batsman not ready. So dead ball, signaled by the umpire. Short in straight. He's on 2. He faced some 8 balls so far. Here's Currency. Into ball to short. And throws it ball. Big stop delivery on the line. He'll stop short on the front foot. Looking to drive back that one. Beat them, pull, bamboozle, and confuse. Blair Stars are shining bright like the Star David DJ.
You say things like an offer alone. For the goodness of my heart, I gave it to you. Now it's time to pay your phone, you don't answer. Messages gone unanswered. Ain't hearing you at all, but look at you now. With your new friends acting like you is a big shock now. Pictures on Instagram, clearly you living the life now. Every bet, every vote right. You and your girl on the inside. Still didn't see a sense of mind, but I go hold your girl, as collateral. I go hold your girl, as collateral. See you will be jamming.
So certainly, the Belair Stars are jamming all the way tonight. 14 for 2. Over number 3. Currency. He's really pushing this up. His Currency is very strong tonight. Roach is the new batsman. He'll be facing the Currency. Here's Currency, makes his way in, passes the umpire in, and balls the Roach, rotates forward, pushing up towards the offside, can't score. Tight ball in here from Currency. So far, his ball 1.5 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 2. Here's Currency again to bowl to Roach. As he makes his way in, passes the umpire and balls to Roach, and Roach gets a delivery. Front foot, pushing it back down the wicket, can't score. So at the end of over number 3, looking to get it to a target of 192 for victory. They're 14 for 2. They require 178 from 102 balls. DJ.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody come and pick me up. Yeah, yeah. Somebody come and pick me up. What's the name? Give me round, give me vibes, a costume band and soca. Give me cup, give me ice, I guarantee that never sober. All I need is Benjamin space, space, space. Give me race, space. When I get drunk and I misbehave. What's the name? Monday Patrick.
Frankie gonna fall up and road corner and picking you up. If it's Sancho, you can appreciate it. So, over number 4 about to be bowled. All drink is water. And delivery batsman is driving. Ball goes down towards third man. So 15 for the loss of 2. 15 for 2. They require 177 from 101 balls. Turning. Top of his Mario. Ball into Roach. Makes his way, balls to Roach, and Roach gets a delivery on, picks up delivery, pushes it up towards the offside, can't score. So in both delivery, batsman is getting a pitched up delivery, driving out towards the cover point region. They'll get a single. That's all they will be. The Blazers certainly looking to consolidate at this stage. They would need Bolden and Roach to come together and form some sort of partnership in this stage. Turn top of his mark in. Balls delivery batsman is swinging up towards the straightest mid wicket region, can't score. So here is turning and balls to Bolden. The delivery, a picked up delivery on the front foot, driving and missing. Ball goes through collected by the keeper. 16 for the loss of 2. Over number 4 being bowled by Shaquille Turney from the southern end. As he makes his way in, a ball delivery outside the stump. Wide signal by the umpire, so 2 runs to the total. Pushes the score up to 18. 18 for the loss of 2. 18 for the loss of 2 after 4 overs. DJ.
We live for defecation. It's too much fight to mention. Lord, yeah.
Big up to all my people in the island. This is the whining season. Who pumping, we pumping. And if you get off a plane, let me welcome you to my paradise. I tell you this place exciting. Up in the bed, see we vibes in. Now put down your worries and enjoy paradise. Hey, get ready for the non-stop whining. Set up the bed, see we lining. Make sure you could handle it. Come on. Somebody put the coolie in the trunk.
So pitched up delivery, batsman is beaten. $18 for 2. 18 for 2. Over number 5. So in ball delivery, batsman is getting delivery, goes down towards the fine leg region. They'll get one. $19 for 2. 19 for 2. So here's currency. In delivery, batsman is getting a pitched up delivery on this occasion and driving out towards cover. Can't score. So 19 for 2. 19 for 2. Here's currency again. In both delivery, batsman is getting delivery and down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. 2 runs to the total. $21 for the loss of 2. Currency. Currency makes his way in. Passes the umpire to Bolden. Bolden gets a pitched up delivery and driving down towards the Mid-wicket region, they'll get one, come back for the second. So 23. 23 for the loss of 2. 23 for the loss of 2. The Blazers requiring 169 of 91 balls. Currency to Bolden. In balls to Bolden. Bolden gets a pitch up delivery, driven out toward mid-off. Then the chance for run out. Oh, fielder doesn't feel it clean. Looks like hold up. Did it come through for a single? So at the end of over number 5, looking to get up to a target of 192. They are 24 for 2. They require 168 of 90 balls, DJ.
So they give them another one. Get down for the ball, for the ball. Hold on for the ball, for the ball. If it's the time when you're working the ball. Hold on for the ball, for the ball. Get down for the ball, for the ball. Hold on for the ball, for the ball. If it's the time when you're working the ball.
So, over number 6, about to be bowled. Last over in the power play. 24 for 2. Roach in strike. Delivery, batsman is back and punching back at the bowler, can't score. Correction, Bolden is in strike as the delivery batsman is in the spot in the air. Over the one for 6. Whoa. Whoa. So somebody get a $50 KFC voucher. I have the winning ticket in my hand. Put your ears out. Take out your ticket. Look at it. Again, when it's time to take it out in a pocket, when it got in your back pocket, take it out. When it got in a little small pocket, that means your pants, take it out. If your ladies got it in a purse, take it out. And if you got it other places, take it out. A delivery, batsman is driving or through the extra cover region, they'll get one. And the ball, they come back for 2, they're coming back for 3. The return comes in, but it's a wayward return on that occasion. So good winning from the batters. So I will call the magical number. Here now. 6. 6. 8. 0. 8. 2. So if you have that number come forward, I'm going to repeat it. 6. 6. 8. 0. 8. 2. I call all the numbers and the body ain't coming. So everyone ain't coming, I put in this KFC voucher in my pocket and I gave my KFC tomorrow with that $50. One last time. Who is coming? Oh, yes. I come in. I know it was that. I thought the KFC voucher just turn it here. 668082. If you have that ticket, come forward. I'm going once. I'm going twice. I'm going 3 times. I'm going 4 times. Winston, the boy, they got that ticket. We call it 4 times. Winston, the boy, they got that ticket. I call it 4 times. We can call it in the next 2 overs. So back to cricket. 36 for 2 after 6 overs. DJ.
Starsville. Hey, oi, hey, oi, hey, oi. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. Oh gosh. Oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat, she want to jump in the water. Oh gosh. Just hit the right.
Cameraman viewers. A man walking the ESC go ticket. Let me look at this ticket here. You find this on grass? So if I put these two pieces together, get match. So we have a winner. 6, 6, 8, 0, 8, 2. What's your name? Mr. Lewis. So, Mr. Lewis, I want you to see Kentucky. So I presented this here to you right now. So we have a winner, Mr. Lewis. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I gotta go and buy my own KFC or my own money. So 44 for the loss of 2. Grosvenor comes into the attack. Single. So Grosvenor have a knack for picking up wickets. Bowling to Bolden. In bowls to Bolden. Bolden gets a delivery. That is turning up towards the onside. They get a single. They take him to. They're coming back for the second. The man is on the way pretty quickly. Doesn't pick up cleanly. So they come back for 2. Good running. So 47 for the loss of 2. Grosvenor to bowl to Bolden. In bowls to Bolden and gets a pitch up delivery. Turned out. Oh! Can't score. So at the end of over number 7, looking to get it to a target of 192. They are 47 for 2. They require 145 runs of 78 balls, DJ.
Bend your back, start look back. Bend your back, start look back. Walk it up, girl. 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 Boom. Walk it. Set it. Walk it.
So turning to continue. A delivery. A picked up delivery on this occasion, driven down towards the long off region for a single. 48 for the loss of 2. Don't forget we have a raffle going on. As in balls, delivery outside the also batsman swing and a miss. Wide signal by the umpire, so 2 runs to the total. So you can clap for that. That's the 50 up. The 50 up for the Blazers. That 50 came off 44 deliveries, 28 minutes at the crease. And 3 sixes. So bowling and strike. Delivery batsman is driving, picks the keeper. They come through for a single. Quick single, good running by the batters. Good communication on the occasion. $51 for the loss of 2. Turning, top of his mark. He'll be bowling to Roach. As he makes his way, bowls to Roach, and Roach gets a delivery on this occasion. A pitched up delivery, looking to drive it back down the wicket. Just trickling to the bowler, Turney. Turney continue to keep it tight. Here's Turney. Makes his way into bowl to Roach, and Roach is getting delivery. Trying to say, in the air, back over the bowler's head. A maximum for 6. A lovely shot there from Roach. A pitched up delivery on the line of the all-stop, and Roach just using his long arms, striking that one back over the bowler's head and over the boundary for 6. Pushes the score to 57. 57 for to win over number 8. $57 for 2 here, Turney. In the ball, the Roach gets a pitched up delivery on the line, and the center stand push back past the ball up. They'll get a single. So at the end of over number 8, 58 for the loft of 2. They require 134 from 72.
Them never have nothing good to say. Them ask the most questions. Where you from? Where you going? Who are your mother? When last you been home? Mind your funky business. Come, best man, leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey, mind your funky business. Mind your funky business. Just leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey. Them just a study people business, study people business, study people business. So, well, I don't care what people wanna say. Them will talk you any time of day. Hey, you do good, them talking you. You do bad, them talking you. Them never have nothing good to say. Them ask the most questions. Where you from? Where you going? Who are your mother? When last you been home? Mind your funky business. Mind your funky business. Leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone.
So Grosvenor, he bowling to Roach. Here he is. Top of his mark. Makes his way in the ball to Roach, and Roach gets a pitched up delivery. Pushes it back down the wicket. Towards the offside. Can't score. So in delivery, goes down behind the keeper. They'll get one. Come back for the second. The return comes in. A delivery driven out towards the offside. Can't score. So Grosvenor looking to keep things very tight here. So here's Grosvenor. Makes his way in. Ball's delivery batsman is forward. Push it up towards the cover region. Can't score. Here's Grosvenor to Roach. Grosvenor makes his way in, passes the umpire and balls to Roach, and Roach gets a picks up delivery. Ball comes down the other portion of the back, goes up towards the punt region. Can't score. Very good bowling from Grosvenor so far. Here's Grosvenor again, top of his mark, makes his way in, past the umpire, in a balls, a delivery to Roach. Just push it out towards straight. Can't score. So at the end of over number 9, looking to get up to a target of 192. They are 60 for the loss of 2. Roach is on 22. Bolden is on 17. The Blazers require 132 runs in 66 balls. DJ.
Let me ask you a question. Can I say what I want to say? I want to say what I want to say. Can I say what I want to say? I really want to say it. People don't know you, but they won't judge you. They talking about you. Must be something about you. Smiling your face and talking your back.
So Austin replaces Attorney. So here's Austin. A pitch delivery on this occasion, driven down towards the long off region for a single. So you can clap for that. There's a 50 partnership between these two, or 40 deliveries and 3 sixes. Delivery driven down towards the long off there. Coming back for a second. Return comes in. He should be home quite comfortably. I'm looking at the replay. He got home quite comfortably by a mile. So 66 for 2. 66 for 2. Okay. So somebody said, if when I get by the edge of the bar fast, you get something to drink. A delivery struck firmly in the boundary for 6. Puts it to score to 72. 72 for 2. 72 for 2. We're over number 10. So Bolden goes to 25. Roach on 23. A delivery, they come through for a quick single. So 73 for 2. Austin to bowl to Roach. In both delivery turned up towards the forward square region. So at the end of over number 10, we had a halfway stage, 74 for 2. The Blazers requiring 118 from 60 deliveries. DJ.
Hey, shake it. Viking. Just now. Huh. Take a chip, take a chip, take a chip, take a chip now. Hey, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, wow. We are the sound of 100,000 coming off the road. We are the vibration that you feel when the music low. We are the mud and the oil and we come the dirty of the clothes. Hey. I made the girl them wine and strike the electric pose. Hey. Take a chip, take a chip, take a chip, take a chip now. Hey. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it now. Hey. Take a sip, take a sip, take a sip, take a sip now. Mango dip, mango dip, mango dip, mango dip now. Hey. I saw we are the sound them selectors play every day, making you sweat. Yeah.
All right, we're back. 74 for 2. Roach is the batter. Delivery turned out towards the straightish mid wicket. You get a single. Delivery in the air. This goes up towards the offside. Roach and strikes this one firmly up towards, oh, it goes into the boundary for 6. 6 welcome runs. Puts the score to 81 for 2. So Ward. Delivery, batsman is swinging, really ranked long up. And he really missed out on that occasion. Here's Ward. Makes his way into bowl to Roach. Roach got them. That's, oh my word! Oh, done a mimic boundary for 6. So 1 bounce. So it's actually 4. Gone to that far end. Thought it was going up to the food cart out there. $85 for 2. Into bowl to Roach. Roach gets a delivery, a pitched up delivery. Sorry, Bolden. Bolden, correction. A correction at Bolden. So at the end, 86 after 11, 86 for 2.
Because what don't kill you should make you stronger. So my problem is like steroids, boy. I get my doses from all kinds of sources. I don't know them still can't kill me now. You see, as them sweep me on the high floor.
So, delivery that strap firmly down to over the ball, into the boundary for 6. 92. 92. 92 for the loss of 2. Here's Austin delivery. And it goes down towards that fine leg region. They'll get one. Will they come back for the second? No, they wouldn't. Return comes in pretty quickly. It's like Glasgow. Here's Austin. Delivery batsman is striking this firmly down towards long off. They'll get one. That's all they will be as the return comes in. And Gary Austin does the feeling. So Bolden is in strike. Here's Austin. To Bolden, then balls to Bolden. Bolden gets the delivery, comes off the end, push it back, goes down towards fine leg. They'll get one, and they're coming back for the second. The return comes in, but cannot prevent the second. Pushes the score to 96. 96 for 2. They require 96 from 50 balls. Frankie, I'm going to ask you about player. I've not heard him in a long time. Delivery, punch. Down towards that third man region, they'll get one. What become a get some points? When he's overseas. Good youngster. Last year, really light up here. 97 for 2. Roach in strike. Delivery, pitched up delivery, and struck out towards that way long region and into the boundary for 4. So you can clap for that. That's 100 up for the Blazers. The 100 came off 72 balls. Struck 2 4s and 7 6s. $101 for the loss of 2 after 12. The Blazers still looking to press on here, looking for victory.
I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and me cooler and relate. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face so we could sit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wine on a bumper. So let's be amazing, be amazing. But look here in the world, let me get up.
So Bolden in strike. And ball delivery batsman is driving on this occasion. Down towards long off. Get a single. 102. Delivery. Uh, 100. 100. You're not welcome in this country, moving in, sir. So 102. 3. It's all interesting here, though. We must have fun here. In ball delivery, batsman in the air, down the wall, sweep on the boundary. Magnificently dropped. $105 for the loss of 2. Bolden is on 49. Roach is on 32. Ward. Don't know if he's on the A ward, the B ward, or the C ward. But I can tell you, certainly doesn't need the private ward. DJ.
You give me something I need, you give me something I bleed, you give me something I crave. Oh, I really need you too. I really wanna feel great now, so let me have my way now. No one ever gonna leave, cause I'm so invested in you. Cause I really feel a vibe every time you set the right down. And nobody like this man, it's nothing like this, and it's nothing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, no one ever wanna stop, because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much, it's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. So, make me ball out. Long time is a over you. Long time is a over you. Make me ball out. Long time is a over you. Long time is a over you. Because you're special to me. Special to me. Very special. Very special. Whoa, whoa. Because you're special to me. Me. Very special. Very special. Whoa, whoa. Like the sunlight and the rain fall. Like the daytime and the night come. I'll be sure now. Come to come back. Please don't call up. Don't break my heart. Like the moon now and the star shine. Give me all now. Not a fraction. Get to the point now. So just full stop. Till the last beat. And me and stop. I really feel a vibe every time we set it right down. And nobody like this and nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. So me tell them. And everything is every time.
So, after that short break, we're back. So 106 for the loss of 2. What? 100. A delivery driven. Back at the bowler can't score. So 106 for 2. DJ.
Kingdom, Soca Kingdom, Soca Kingdom. Who ready? We now start. Get ready, day. Set up on start. Me three on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough. I want you to jump up. Trample the ground now. We headed to downtown. Get all of the railing. So much woman are trailing. Follow the big song. Get ready to mash down. All in the stadium. The whole of the kingdom. Come down.
So the batsman swinging the miss. Ball goes down towards that sharp fine leg. They get a single. Wide signal by the umpire. So 3 runs to the total. 109. 109 Delivery goes down again. It's all happening here. Tense game here. 112. Delivery struck firmly up towards long off. They get a single. And more delivery batsman is driving up towards that wide long arm region. They get one. Don't forget you can get your massage from Body Bliss. $114 for 2. They require 78 runs of 38 balls. Delivery batsman is whipping this one out towards the wicket. Should go into the boundary, goes into the boundary for 4 runs. For welcome runs. So 118 for 2. Bolden is on 55. Roach is on 33. It's over number 14. Delivery batsman is driving the game back. But can't score. So at the end of over number 14, 118 for the loss of 2. Bolden on 55. Roach on 33. They need 74 from 36. Can they do it? DJ Capital.
Colors in the air, but I got oil on my face. We got oil on we face, and we come to wreck the place. Screaming out, one lamp like one body. And in the air, we love myself. Because they're finding up the sense so I'm mentally ill. Feel free to take a pic. Surely with my friends. This job just not come to fit in the master. Surely come to it. Last night I drilled the rum and I'm falling down, but I know this morning I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I'm telling you, I drink the rum last night and I'm falling down. Now I'm thanking God for waking me up. I'm waking up. And if you have heard somebody, before the friend them over there, before the girl them over there, if the job over there, tell me over there, I'm the man.
So 74 runs required of 36 balls. Can they do it tonight? At this stage, Belair Stars were 110 for 4. So in batsman is swing, that's gone! Bring it down on Dolly Popcorn. Oh, Lord! Pop. 6 runs. More popcorn will pop there faster now. 124 for 2. I don't eat caramel. Let me call you Tony. A delivery. Swing again, driven up towards 3 point boundary, they'll get 1. That's all there will be. No, she got an assault. 125 for 2. 67 required on 34. Here he is, in balls, living back in the air. Hi, a man is on it. Will the catch be taken? Looks like trouble. And the catch is comfortably taken. So Bolden goes. Could that be the game changer? 125 for 2 becomes 125 for 3, DJ.
Boom blast, Viking, Marcel, yes, kid. Because when we roll, we don't roll alone. So anyway, that we go, you feel it. I'm moving every with me, family. With me, family. When we come to we mash up, turn up, dance me like a hammer. Just everybody, jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, whip it up together, whip it up together,
So Morris goes to the crease. Joshua Morris. $67 required from 33. Currency in his final over. As he makes his way in ball delivery, and the batsman turns it up towards the onside, can't score. Currency, keeping it tight. Crowd is building nicely. Lex around, cricket is on. So here he is, in balls and delivery, batsman is whipping this one sweetly out towards the square, like into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there from Morris. It was short, it was under in a flash. So pushes the score to 129 for 3. They require 63 from 31. The Blazers, the game is still on here. Moore struck firmly down towards the long on region for a single. So at the end of over number 15, 134 3. Roach is on 40. Morris is on 5. Currency have completed his allotment of overs. 4 overs, 1 male and 2 for 19. DJ.
Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glassesco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Carol Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Platinum Sales, Hits 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Costcap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M. Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
130 for the loss of 3. They require 62 runs from 30 balls. Wickham. Delivery driven and driven firmly down to long off. They get a single. So 61 required from 29 balls. Can they do it? Roach on strike on 40. He's been there for a while. Good partnership between him and Bolden. Really thought Bolden give away his hand. As in balls delivered to Roach, and Roach is driving down towards the way, into the boundary for 4. 4 welcome runs for the Blazers. 135 for the loss of 3. Roach moves to 44. Morris is on 6. Belair starts at the stage with 118 for 5. In both delivery, batsman is driving down towards long off to get a single firm return. $136 for 3. 56 required from 27 balls. Delivery back from Mars is driving and missing. Keep whipping the bills off. Wickham makes his way in balls to Morris, and Morris is hitting this one out the wall long off, and he's out caught. Kadeem Manning down there taking a comfortable catch. And Morris goes. Blazers losing another wicket. 136 for 3 becomes 136 for 4. Frankie.
Powder, problems again. Caribbean, but plenty nations out on the road. Out on the road. We are the 2 champions of color, so come let we go. Get mad on the road. Many big shots passing, and we parading. Yeah, you think I'm gonna explode when you're dancing the street and everyone waving low. It's carnival, let me go. It is problems now. All I get is wine and
As delivery batsman, Stephen Payne, driving and missing. Thursday night game, RCY versus the Caribbean Mix. We'll be back here on Thursday night, 7:30 sharp. If you don't understand 7:30, 19:30, the time I understand, I like that new one. 30 minutes to 8. So, at the end of over number 16, 136 for the loss of 4, Payne yet to score. Roach is on a 45. They require 56 runs from 24 balls. It's crunch time now. You need to go for broke here with wickets in hand. So, Grosvenor, delivery struck firmly. And over the boundary for 6. Lovely shot there from Roach. He can clap for that. That's the 50 up for Roach. 50 for Romario Roach. That 50 came off 36 balls. He struck some 2 4s and 4 6s. He's going at a strike rate of 141. 142 for the loss of 4. Grosvenor balls to Roach, and Roach is draw. Let's go! 6 more. What a shot! What a shot! Romario Roach has come to town. 148 for 4. They require, they require 44 from 22. 44 from 22. Roach is the man fighting for the Blazers at this stage. Grosvenor, top of his mark. Ball in hand. Here's Grosvenor, looking to do something special. Here's Grosvenor. In the ball to Roach, and Roach again is swinging in the air down towards the long region and into the boundary. Trying to confirm it's a 4 or 6. Looks like 4. 4 runs. So you can clap for that. That's the 150 up for the Blazers. And a delivery struck firm again. Oh my word, Roach is going on. 6 more. He's the man in large and in charge here tonight.
We both here heavy, families.
158 for the loss of 4. They require 34. 34 from 20 balls. Can they do it tonight on a Tuesday night? Grosvenor, some 35 runs has come off his 2.4 overs. A big conference with Grosvenor. Big conference. Tell him what the ball. 7 coaches. 7 coaches. About 30 in the dugout. Let me see what's going on here now. If the coaching that he just received will prosper. Roach settles. Here's Grosvenor. In. Goes to Roach, and Roach is driving. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Stephen Payne. Cricket madness at his best. What has Stephen Payne doing down there? He was sleeping. But, however, so Payne goes the run route. The situation is 34 from 19. That could be a very good run out in favor of the Blazers, hopefully. Hopefully. So delivery goes down towards that fine leg region. They'll get one there. Coming back for second and return comes in. Oh my word! He's run out. Cricket madness again. It's yes, Mr. You want to know his situation? I told you yes. Now.
People, march up, let's go. Read up,
DJ, I give you permission to play.
3, 4. So when
you turn off that head. So you, all right, let me tell you something about me and you. Right? There's always get DJs get rid of. Let me tell you, you can play when I tell you to play, not when you want to feel like playing. If you trigger happy, go someplace else. So, 161 for 6 after 17. They require 31 from 18. All the way in Dubai, Lisa Wall is listening to us, watching us. She follows this cricket. All the way in Dubai, connected. Oh, I don't know what time in Dubai, because they never went to Dubai. I would love to go there. 9:30 in the morning in Dubai. Delivery batsman is striking this one firmly. Back over the head for 6. Roach looking to get after the bowling. 6 runs. And Roach presses on. He moves to 73. They require 25 of 17. 25 of 17. Roach is on 73. They struck firmly again. Down towards that wide and on region. They'll get 2. 2 runs to the total. 169 for 6. 169 for 6. They require 23 from 16. Wickham in the ball to Roach, and Roach got the delivery. Drives it out towards cover. They'll get 1. That's all there will be. 170 for 6. They require 22 from 15. Dario Animal Cumberbatch comes in strike. If tonight is his night, he can hit it a long way. .209 was chased down the other night by the Indian strikers. Okay. They'll be your last night because you ain't getting a current from the police. As in delivery batsman is at the big appeal, they come through for a single. But you rest on the back, you can't get through that gate because you can sure red flag you. Arrested and put in the cell at Central. So the equation 21 from 14. 21 from 14. He bowled him. So the captain Diego Stewart walks to the crease. A well played innings from Roach for 76. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring it home to the end. Well played innings from Roach. They require 21 from 13. At this stage, the Belair Stars with 148 for 5. They need the Blazers. They're within arm's length, but can they do it? The Stars will not lay down time. Sure. Big appeal for go behind. The umpires on move like a mason. Planted him there. He's not moving. The umpire has said not out. The umpire has said not out. He's not moving. Nobody is moving. The umpire has called over, it looks like. So, Stewart is still there. The umpire has not said anything at all. He's moved from the standing position. .171 for 8. Holder and Cumberbatch at the crease. Austin, it looks like, is the bowler. They require 21 from 12. Here's Austin. Delivery in the air. So, in balls delivery, batsman saying instructor, oh, there's a chance for run here. Chance for run here. Gary Austin can't stay the stumps. They'll get one. Cricket at its best. 172 for 8. They require 20 from 10. Delivery batsman is swinging a miss. So outside the off stump, wide signal by the umpire. They'll come through for a single. So 174 for 8. They require 18. 18 from 9. 18 from 9. Cumberbatch and strike. Delivery. Since the strike, they'll get one. Leg by. They require 17 from 8. In balls delivery. Ball him. So Austin picks up a wicket. And the Blazers. So close, but yet so far. $175 for 9. 175 for 9. They require 17 from 7. 17 from 7. It's all happening here on the ground. A lot of vocals around. I've never realized so much vocals here. I almost thought this was the Richard Stoke Teen Talent. 175, lots of talent, lots of vocals. Oh, I can tell you, we got sopranos, alto, bass, everything here. 107 Austin from the northern end. In balls, delivery batsman is guiding this one out to backward point. Get a single. 176 for 9. So they require 16 from 6 deliveries. 16 from 6. It is possible, but can they do it? The fat lady was walking around there by the globe, the farmer globe, and she healed back off. When Diego struck got out, she went back home and she come down. She put on a pair of wedges. She said, I ain't falling down. And when she got by Weymouth Gate, it pop out. She going back home now. Somebody gives she a drop on the back of the motorcycle, and she put on, this time, a pair of slip slops. She said that I ain't falling down. So she's here at the gate. She don't want to be late. 176. So to get a single, 177 for 9. Can Dario Animal Cumberbatch come to the party tonight for the Blazers? Able to be, and he swings. Ball comes off. Good stop by the filler down there. That shot. I never knew he was an acrobat. They get a single. 178 for 9. They require 14 from 4. Cummins, who have never struck a 6 since Adam was a lad, is in strike. And balls are Cummins in the air down the wall. The catch is taken. Cummins falls short. The Blazers were blown away. And the Belair Stars shine one more time. Blazers losing. And Belair Stars winning by 13 runs. Congratulations to the Belair Stars. Could you believe it? I'll run through the scorecard for you. Shaquan Glasgow, he was caught McAllister off the bottom of Diego. Sorry. Give you right. Interestingly, so congratulations. So Kevin Wickham is the man in the match. So Wickham.
Should have gone away and left you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just a little bit late. I was born.
So the man on the match tonight for this encounter between the Belair Stars and the Blazers is none other than Kevin Wickham. Kevin Wickham. 3.3 overs, no better than 4 for 28. And Mr. Wickham come forward. Mr. Wickham, once again, you're in the man of the match award. And tonight, I'm going to put 191 on the board. What was the strategy in your bowling that you were looking at?
My game plan was just to bowl at the stumps. I mean, it's tapeball cricket. Some will stay low, some will bounce. And once once I stay at the stumps, one have to miss. These cricketers, we all know how cricket is played. 191 runs is enough runs to teach any cricket, especially on that pitch. So it was always backing my bowlers to defend that total.
We're coming down to the last stage where the Blazers were actually getting regular boundaries and stuff, and you came into the attack. What was your strategy against the batters such as Roach and those guys who were really going after the bowling?
I think it was just about being clear. And my plan was just to bowl at the stumps, as I said before, and it worked in my favor. As you see, 4 wickets in the down stages there. And again, the key wicket of Mario Roach, who was flying. Honestly, I thought that he played a very massive role for our Blazers team. So kudos to him, Carla, on the defeat, but I think that was a brilliant innings.
Well, congratulations and welcome. And once again, congratulations for the man of the match. Thank you. So, I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting this event again. Remember, say ANA, Auto and Freedom with the champions of champions. We want to thank you for coming out again for the final time here at Weymouth. My name is Sean Gunsmoke Braffett. Any other invitation, and I want to tell you, have a wonderful night and do drive safely to your residence. DJ.
Should have gone away and left you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just only loving all the time. Whoa, well, I'm not in a position to maintain you the way that you're accustomed to. Can't take you out to fancy places like other fellas that I know can do. I'm only able to romance you and make you tingle with delight. Financially, I'm a pauper, but when it comes to loving, I'm alright. Alright.
We both here heavy families.
Don't show me what your friends are wearing. I really don't want to